Hey guys, hey, Dave Hall here with Restore a Muscle Car here in Lincoln, Nebraska. We got John Hurd here with Second Gen Graveyard and all of his parts out of Tennessee now is where you're located out of. And Kevin Wagner, he's our parts manager here at Restore a Muscle Car. John's up here actually check over some LS cars that we're doing some builds on. John's actually dabbling his fingers in doing his own LS build right now in the shop. What's the name of your car?
Sheila the Shop Car. She's a 71 Formula, and we're going to go LS swap, and it's going to be a representation of everything we sell out of our shop. So if you want to buy one for a part for your 70 to 80 Firebird, we're going to have it on the car so you can actually see what it looks like and how it bolts up and what it looks like on the car if you parked out front. People can walk up and go, hey, I want to lower my car. Here you go, here's what it looks like. Hey, I want to do an L-knock dash. Here's a recovered L-knock dash in the car. So it's going to represent everything that we sell.
You handle customers from all over the world, basically.
We do. So if you haven't met Second Gen Graveyard yet, we're just outside of Nashville in Gallatin, Tennessee. And we sell used and new parts for 70 to 81 Firebirds, Trans Ams, Camaros. We dabble a little bit with Camaro stuff. But if you need it, we can either have it, we can find it, or we can get it. We just have a huge list of vendors making new parts, which is one of the things that we want to talk about Dave with, and Kevin showing off some of the new parts that you guys are making. But then we also dismantle cars, so we have a lot of used parts. And some things just aren't remade yet and hard to get, so that's where we kind of fit in. We do a little bit of both, but some of the new stuff that you have here is really cool, that much needed parts that haven't been available in our hobby yet, and for those guys that are looking to get their cars done, these things are needed.
So I kind of wanted to go over a few of the parts. We 3D print a bunch of parts in-house here that are needed mostly for the second gen Firebird lineup. Kevin, was there some specific stuff you wanted to touch base on some of our newer pieces?
Yes, one item that we started reproducing, quite not ready for prime time yet, would be the small gauge bezel.
Yeah, so for your dash bezels and your Firebirds, we can actually 3D print all the sizes. The raw format comes out to where you can basically just do a scuff and shoot on them and dye them the color black if you want, or any other color if you need to. I think there's even some companies out there now doing the chrome plating and stuff on them too if you need to.
That'll look really good for your 70 only, the chrome plated rings. Mm-hmm. Can't find those anymore used, so the ability to get them new is great.
Yeah, the rings are really hard to get. I think a popular item that I know John's been selling a lot of, these are the 70 to 76 shaker openings that you can put in there so you can allow fresh air into your carburetor. This is the 78 to 81 that we just came out with this, I think, fourth quarter of last year roughly. Yep. And we'll be coming out with the 77 only.
You guys have been asking me for these for a long time. I keep getting asked, hey, when are you going to do these? So now that Dave has, I'll have these at the shop. We'll get a bunch ready to go so we can get them in the mail to you right away as soon as you make some more.
Oh, hey, we gotta get that printer going again.
And another thing too that we started producing for the 80, 81 Trans Ams, mostly the turbo cars with the map pocket delete. Basically, these are the covers that you would put in there. Nobody reproduces these, and the mounting brackets get brittle on the back. People drill holes in them to put aftermarket lights in them or sound systems, you name it. Anyway, we have these two designs here so that if you have the booster and stuff and you need that opening and stuff in it, otherwise we have these on our website. John's going to start carrying these as well off of second gen. Or our map pockets for the early 70 to 72 Firebirds. So these go in your door panels, and I don't know of anybody reproducing these yet.
They are not out on the market that I've seen, no.
And so basically these are a 3D printed part that we put together, and you'll have to sand and dye to match your door panels and stuff.
I get asked for these all the time. Everybody's looking for used ones. You can't find them. They're always cracked. They're always broken at the bottom. And then Al Knock is doing the lower door panels. Really nice ones. I think we're about $390, so we can set you up with new lower door panels and new pockets. You'd be in good shape with those. Just really hard to find parts.
Just hang on to the clips for those. That's the only important thing. You got the old clips.
Yep. Clips that slide over the backside here.
Mm-hmm.
For the second gen designed Hurst T-tops, these are only specific for the second gen. So if your car has basically broken inner structures, these moldings and stuff. We actually 3D print these and put them together and stuff here in the shop. And we have a lot of people all over the country that use these because nobody else has produced these. Typically, they're extremely brittle in the cars because of age and being in the sunlight and stuff. But anyway, we have these in-house, in stock.
We've sold a bunch of them, and as Dave said, that's for the second version, second design Hearst T-top cars where the plastic holds the headliner in. If you have the first design, your weather seal is holding in the headliner. That's how you tell. And if you've got the whole car torn apart and you don't know which one you have, give us a shout. We can tell just by looking at the clips, tell you which one you have. But these are great because nobody else is making them. I think I've sold about a dozen sets or so, and everybody's been really happy with them.
So we have some other miscellaneous things in our display cabinet and stuff here. One of the more popular pieces that we've have for the people that have like your 76 and 77 Trans Ams. You have the black chrome tips. We actually reproduce, these are actually a pipes tip that are actually done in a black chrome, and we sell these off of our website. In your car we also have, which John sells a lot of these also. These are basically our seat extenders. There's a 2.5 inch extension back, I think. 2 inch back.
Mm-hmm.
So basically these are actually useful from what, 67 up to 2000?
Up into the 80s or even
Something, I think,
to
yeah. We just
2000.
updated our date range and stuff on the models that these are used for. So this is a kit for one seat in your car to allow the seat to extend back a couple of inches and give you some more leg room and stuff in your car.
The nice thing on those is you can just pop your seat out, 4 bolts, put it in, go right back in over the carpet, or if you want to, you can get them up underneath the carpet so they're kind of hidden away. But we've sold them to a bunch of big guys, and all of a sudden their car is more comfortable again. You know you can't tilt those seats back, but at least if you can move them back, you can make it a little bit more comfortably driving around those long trips.
Gives definitely some more room.
The speaker covers are really nice.
Oh yeah.
Dave's been reproducing those for a while. When they came in the cars, they were metal. Dave's reproducing those in plastic. But once you get them in the car, you can't even tell that it's not a metal screen. He did a really nice job on those. And the metal ones are getting really, really hard to find. So every time I part out a car, that's one of the first things I'm looking at is the screens in there. It's one of those things that everybody's asking for. So those are a nice reproduction now.
Yeah.
We also do have on our website, we have a double DIN radio conversion. So if you wanted to basically cut out your lower ashtray opening, we have a 3D printed insert that you can put in there and put a double DIN radio and stuff in your dash, which we have in several of our pro touring cars and stuff right now. There's pictures on our website. You can go to restoremusclecar.com and check that out. John, your website?
SecondGenGraveyard.com.
SecondGenGraveyard.com. And he also has his own Facebook page and stuff too, where he'll post all the new parts that he's got available, or like right now we're having a tough time getting parts.
Yep.
So when new parts do come available, he's going to be posting what's in stock and ready to ship and stuff, just as much as we do as well too. We stay extremely busy here with all the restorations we have going on here in the shop. In a 40,000 square foot facility, we have 27 technicians right now, and we average somewhere in that 12 to 15 number of cars that we're working on at a time. So we spend most of our time focused on, or Kevin does, trying to locate and get the parts in for the cars that we are working on here. We still help a lot of our customers that need stuff, but a lot of times we are referring people to John to get their parts because that's what he's doing all day long. We're staying extremely busy just handling the stuff that we have to do in-house. And so a lot of times we'll refer people to John. He'll refer people to us if it's things that maybe we might have on hand and stuff here as well. But we're all in it to help each other. It's a small industry, but yet popular enough that we all want to see these cars get saved, stay on the road, and for people to enjoy as much as possible. So I think what else?
We just want to be your one-stop shop for the parts that you need. The hobby's on fire. Everybody's doing really well. Values of the cars are climbing right now, so there's a lot of interest in restoring cars. Everybody's buying parts. We've cleared out warehouses, but we're starting to see the parts come back in again. So if you need it, we'll find it. We'll get it for you, one way or another. So contact one of us, and we'll get you taken care of, get your car back on the road.
So stay tuned. Make sure you like, share, and follow RestoreMuscleCar.com and Second Gen Graveyard and stuff, and and reach out to John with any questions, or Kevin here at Restore a Muscle Car, and we'll help you out as much as we can. And if we don't have it, we are going to tell you where you can go and possibly get it. So stay tuned, enjoy, and we'll follow along on what John's got going on with his LS build coming up here. Thanks.